Good morning. Good Saturday morning to you. Good chilly Saturday morning around here. I think it's chilly about everywhere, right? Got my OSU shirt on today. I think today's Bedlam, I think. So, don't OU's cost me so much money this year. Anyway, when they go to the SEC, they'll be dead to me. It won't matter anymore. So, but while they're still in the Big 12, I got to support my Big 12 teams, right? Anyway, it's a fun day in football, right? It's nice to have some things you can just enjoy, right? To just enjoy stuff. I think there's all through Ecclesiastes and Proverbs. Solomon talked about, that it's a good thing to be able to just enjoy the fruit of your labor, to sit down at your table and eat some food, right? And to have lights on for us. That's what things, it's good to have those kind of things, right? The fruit of our labor. And it's good to just have some entertainment. It's good to just have some nice clean fun and be able to chill a little bit and relax a little bit. Although I don't really relax during a football game, but you don't want to be here during a football game. It depends on who's playing, but you don't always want to be here. As a matter of fact, Thunder basketball do the same thing. And when Eli was little bitty, uh, he had never seen me watch a game, and he said he liked the quiet Gigi better. So I was like, "Oh well, get used to it. It's gonna be a long ride, baby." So anyway, I enjoy football. I enjoy watching Thunder. I hadn't watched them in a while, and I'm watching this young team. They're doing pretty good. So anyway, so it's nice to just have some things to just kind of chill, right? Just kind of relax a little bit. Oh, I don't know if you can call that relaxing, but anyway, this morning, as you can tell, I got up and I had all these thoughts in my mind. Now on Saturday and Sunday, I don't set an alarm because I don't clock in for the aid work that I paid for taking care of Chris, and so I don't set an alarm. So I sleep in a little bit longer on Saturday morning. But this morning, it seemed like as soon as I woke up, man, I've just had all these thousands of thoughts going through my brain. I mean, just like, oh, what about this? And what about this? What do I do about this client? What do I do about that? And I got to remember to do this. What am I going to put on my thing for today? Because I got a whole lot to do. So, but I know I can't get it all done. So I need to just choose. Do I need to do this one today or wait till tomorrow on that one and try to get this one all done? And how do I work this in? And when am I going to even get a walk in? I've got to take the trash out. I've got to go get the mail. And Chris's medicine came in. I got to go to. Yeah, that's how my brain works. I got all these things going through my brain. And so I just sat down with my Bible and I was just like, oh man, this is just kind of crazy. If you could just know how my brain works, it would be scary. And it might be very frightening. It might be more like a nightmare for you. It just goes and goes and goes, and there's just so much going on in there all the time. Even when I think it does it when I'm sleeping too. I'm not real sure, but I'm relatively sure that it even does it while I'm sleeping. So, but anyway, and so when I got up, I thought, you know what? There's a scripture about that. Something about the multitude of my thoughts. So I looked it up. Handy dandy concordance. Actually, I used Bible Gateway on the concordance on the computer and looked it up, and I found it. It's in Psalm 94, verse 19, and in the New King James Version it says this: "In the multitude of my anxieties." Now the old King James, New American Standard say thoughts. "In the multitude of my thoughts within me, your comfort delights my soul." And I was like, man, that is awesome. God is not scared by our thoughts. He doesn't say, oh, I'm not working in that brain today. Reel that in, baby. We'll talk later, right? No, he's like right in the middle of all these things. I know that there's a place I can work through those thoughts and find the calm my soul needs and find the peace that my mind needs and my heart needs, right? And so I looked it up in my handy dandy little, my favorite New Living from 1995, the old New Living, and if I can find the thing, okay, it says, now this says, it calls it doubts. So one translation says thoughts, one translation says anxieties, and this one says doubts. So I think it's kind of just got us covered no matter how you want to interpret it, right? Whether you think you're a multitude of thoughts, I don't see as doubts. I'm a very analytical person, so when I'm breaking those things down, that's just some thoughts going, okay, do I put this job here or this job there? I don't know. I'll figure it out later. I'll make a list. And so being analytical isn't necessarily doubting. It's not necessarily, when in my interpretation, doubting would be not believing God's going to be there for me, not believing that God's got my back, not believing that He's going to give me peace today, not doubting that He's going to be walk with me through this day, because my doubt doesn't change the truth that He is going to walk through with me through this day. My doubt doesn't change the truth that He can't leave me. that my doubt doesn't change the truth that his peace is right here. And all I have to do is work through those thoughts to his peace, grab it and make it mine and let it rain, right? It's comforting to me. Comforting was one of these words, right? Your comforts delight my soul. It's comforting to me to know that I can work through whether you want to call them thoughts, doubts, anxieties, whatever you want to label the crazy stuff that goes through my mind all morning. I can work through that and come to the place and go, God, you know what? I'm just going to trust you to lead me today. I'm going to trust you to lead me in my work experiences and laying this all out. And how am I going to get that on with football on today and live PD or on patrol live tonight? I don't know how I'm going to work on commercials or something. I don't know. How am I going to get that all done today? Do I have to just turn the TV off? That's the only day I really enjoy it. So do I, but knowing that he is not just sitting over there going, okay, work it out and let me know, because I don't know what to do. No, he's like, okay, I got peace for you. No matter what your thoughts are, no matter where your anxieties are, no matter if you've got, even if we doubt him, he doesn't have an off button. Even if we doubt he can give us peace, he's still standing there going, I got peace for you. You just take it. I got love for you. I got mercy for you. See, whether we apply the grace that he's given or not, it says we run to the throne of mercy to find grace. Whether we find that grace, and we're not going to find it if we're not looking for it, but that doesn't mean it's not there. His grace is there, and it's enough for us every single day, right? Okay. When doubts filled my mind, your comfort gives me the renewed hope and cheer. I couldn't read that last word there. Renewed hope. So your comfort delight my soul. So there's so many translations to this verse. I might just study this verse this afternoon and pull out all these translations, get my old handy dandy real strong concordance out and look them all up, because that's a lot of different terms. But I think what it comes down to is no matter what kind of thoughts are going through our mind, no matter how many there are, or how, sometimes you go numb and you can't even think. You just sit and stare at the wall and drink coffee. I have those moments too. Not very often, but every once in a while. But no matter how many thoughts I have or how few thoughts I have, I can always work through them and find his peace. Why? Because his peace is always right there. Now, I may get anxious and I may get distracted and I may get worried and I may be going, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm going to do. It does not affect his peace. It just means I'm not letting his peace have the effect it's supposed to have in my heart and mind. So it's okay to have a lot of thoughts, but at some point you're going to have to come to the place where you go, you know what? I don't know, God, help me out here. Help me just trust your grace for the day. Give me wisdom to handle everything that's on my plate today. Help me trust you for grace and for mercy and for peace today. And you know what? According to this, the multitude of my anxieties, the multitude of my thoughts, your comfort still is right here. Your peace is still right here. He didn't say you're too anxious. Pull the plug on that peace. We ain't even going over there today. No, his peace is here for those moments. When those disciples were in the boat, I'm sure they weren't at peace in the middle of a storm. They were scared. Matter of fact, they were scared when Jesus walked up. They said they thought it was a ghost walking out on the water, right? And they went, whoa, what is this? They were scared, like really scared. And yet Jesus walked into that storm and says, let's just be peaceful. He just brought that peace with him. He doesn't avoid the storm. He doesn't wait till the storm is over. He's got peace for us in the middle of the storm. He's got grace for us in the middle of the problem. He's got his strength for us in the middle of our weakness. Whatever you need today, he's got it. Take some time to reel in those thoughts, reel in those anxieties. What was the other? Reel in those doubts, and just meditate on him for a minute and go, God, I just thank you that you're with me right here in the middle of this, that your comforts delight my soul. I have comfort from God. I have wisdom from God because I'm going to ask for it, right? I have direction from him. I have grace to help in time of need. He could have said, I'm going to give you grace, but you're going to have to get out through all your problems before you come get it. Leave your problems outside and come get some grace. No, he said, bring it all. I got grace for you. I got peace for you. I got comfort for you. I can delight your soul with my comfort and my peace today, but we have to take it to Him. So I encourage you today to package up all those thoughts, fears, anxieties, whatever you're going through. May not even be any of that. All the good stuff too. For that matter, you don't have to wait till it's all fears. You can take him your joys too, right? Because he's right there wanting to share his life in our lives, right? So I encourage you to visit him today. Give him your thoughts, give him your prayers, give him your joys, give him your even your strength. He said, "Well, trade strength for strength." Yeah, well, he gets the short end of that stick, doesn't he? That's okay. So spend some time today. God's not afraid of your thoughts. He's not afraid of your fears. He's not afraid of your anxieties. He's not afraid of your doubts. He's got you covered, and he's not gonna stop anytime soon. Have a great day, you guys. Peace out, and I'll see you bright and early Monday morning.